Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real pleasure to be here to see a dream come to reality. This has been Simdo, I like that. This has been Simdo's dream, and just seeing the people in this room, it's so exciting. I give these goodwill remarks in three capacities. The first capacity is that I have become a friend of Sim. I've known Sim for more than 10 years now, from his days in Conga up until today. And I'm so proud to be called his friend. This is a very, very strong, committed, patriotic Nigerian. Thank you for doing this, Sim. My second capacity is as an investor in ULesson. I represent Telecom Capital, Telecom Capital is a technology venture capital investor, and we invest in tech startups all across the continent. And I remember many years ago, Sim called me and said, "Amobala, I think you'd be interested in what I'm doing." And he sent me a few slides, and it didn't take long. I just said, "We're in." We were the first investor in ULesson, through which Miva has been birthed. So again, very proud to be here in that capacity. I'm also here in my capacity as a Nigerian who is concerned about where our country is going. And I'm a strong believer in two things. I'm a strong believer in education. I'm a strong believer in technology. And the confluence and the meeting of these two things is what Miva is about. The executive secretary has said it very, very well. And the capacity of education and technology to solve many of the problems that we're faced with today is just tremendous. So, Mr. Mayaki, I thank you very much, because without you, this would not have happened. And I thank you for your pioneering attitude with how we're going to solve this capacity problem we have with universities in Nigeria. As you know, the carrying capacity of the physical universities is limited. And so having something like Miva, which has almost infinite carrying capacity, is very important. I'm also involved in another university. Just yesterday, Abubakar and I were at another event to fundraise for the Nigerian University of Technology and Management. This is a campus university, but very much focused on technology. So this is very, very important and close to my heart. So those are the three capacities. I want to congratulate you students. You're the pioneer students. And so what you do will actually be very important to what becomes of Miva after you've graduated. So this is a new journey for you. I want to encourage you as you take this bold step into a new chapter in your life, because this is the beginning of a new chapter, to take Sim's words, Sim's exhortation to heart. It won't be an easy journey. It's an online university. There'll be distractions. There'll be times where you'll not go to class. But all those things, just remember the journey that you started and where you're going. So I congratulate you on being matriculated, and I wish you all the very best over the next 3 years. I also congratulate the parents of these wonderful students. Thank you for the support that you've given them. Thank you again, as Sim has said, for the encouragement that you will give them to just keep going, throughout this time. I remember when I started my PhD, I was close to 50. And my greatest encourager was my father, because at this time I was minister. And I just wanted to give up. But he said, "You know what, you started this thing, you've got to finish it." And so that's what we expect that you will do for these young students. And I want to end by again thanking Mr. Miyake. You know, when you sit in an audience and you hear a public official speak with such passion and commitment to what he has set his heart to do, I think for me, it just gives me all the hope that we're going somewhere. Somebody asked me yesterday, "Are you bullish about Nigeria?" I said, well, it's hard to be bullish given all that we see today, but we can always be very hopeful. And Mr. Mayaki, you give us hope that this government knows what to do and is actually doing what it needs to do. Congratulations again, and thank you very much.